British musician Mike Oldfield was still in his teens when he recorded his first studio album, the iconic #1 chart topper, Tubular Bells.
Okay, ready? 5 seconds before the performance.
Welcome to Theatre First with Alex First.
It was the first release on Richard Branson's fledgling label Virgin Records and went on to sell more than 40 million copies. Sales surged when Tubular Bells' opening theme was used in the soundtrack on the Oscar-winning horror film The Exorcist. That was 1973. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the release of the seminal album, the two sides of which run for a combined total of 49 minutes and 16 seconds. Tubular Bells for Two sees Daniel Holdsworth and Tom Bamford recreate those evocative sounds as they juggle more than 20 instruments live on stage. As one would turn over their record, the boys take a short breather and chat to us about their journey. Nearly 15 years ago, Daniel and Aidan Roberts ventured into the unknown at a pub in the Harbour City as part of Sydney Fringe. Someone from Art Centre Melbourne saw them and booked them for a week-long gig in the Fairfax studio. The show has now been performed nearly 500 times in close to 20 countries throughout the UK, Europe, the United States, Australia and New Zealand. Tom Bamford replaced Aidan Roberts in the lineup in 2017. Featuring a wide variety of styles from gentle to raucous, the lads are rushed off their feet as they dash around a sea of instruments. The stage is set up with a large golden pipes as its most appropriate centrepiece. Keyboards, guitars, bass, drums, flute and more are all part of the repertoire, which ranges from the melodic to the frenzied. It's an inspired show. It unfolds with good humour. Watch for the flute being flung in front of a devoted audience which appreciates the musicianship and the spectacle. Just like Oldfield himself, who did something decidedly left field 5 decades ago, Tubular Bells for Two started with the unconventional and continues to resonate. Both the album and this rendition of it make for superb listening and watching. Australian tour dates can be found at tubularbellsfor2.com. Jump on board, for according to the boys, 2023 will be their last hurrah replicating the complete sounds of Tubular Bells.
You've been listening to Theatre First with Alex First. Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.